Good morning, and welcome to A Word of Hope. I am Father Tom Lynch, pastor here at St. Pius V Parish in Chicago. In today's gospel, we hear Jesus saying, "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. They hear my voice, and they follow me." It reminds me of the story that Anthony Guerrero, our deacon in Denver, tells about when he was a young child in Mexico. One day a neighbor came to him and asked him to take care of the sheep for the day while he had to go to town and run errands. So little Antonio went to the sheepfold, opened the gate, and started leading the sheep out to the pasture. But almost immediately, they started dispersing one after another, and he had to run after them, throw stones at them, and yell at them to get back into line. And as soon as he had one controlled, two or three others went off. It was a chore for him. And even after they got to the pasture, the sheep were constantly wandering off. And little Antonio had to run after them and bring them back with shouts and curses even. At the end of the day, he was so tired, all he could do was sit on a rock, and the sheep were wandering wherever they might. In the afternoon, the owner came back, and he saw what was happening. So he called out to one of the sheep, "Panchito!" And the sheep picked up his ears, and it came back at the voice of the owner. Another one, "Rosita!" The other sheep that was wandering away came back into the fold. Little Antonio was impressed and he said, "How did you do that?" He said, "Well, these are my sheep. I known them from when they were very young. They were born and I gave each one its name. So they know me and I know them, and they listen to my voice." Isn't that what our gospel tells us today? My sheep hear my voice. They know me, and they follow me. When we go about our daily tasks, are we listening for the voice of the Lord who calls us? He is constantly calling us to be to himself, to provide safety and security and life. Do we listen? How are we listening?